Eniana, Seana, Eana, Suariata, Eashiata, Uriata. Hello, beautiful. I'm Katara. And thank you for finding me or this video. I'm here to tell you a little bit about the HeartSong program today, the 9-week Activate Your Expression journey with me that starts in September 2024. And if you stay till the end of the video, I'll share a little bit more about myself too. But I want to tell you about HeartSong. And this has been coming through for me for a long time. Maybe it's actually just an expression of all the things that I've been wanting to express and all the parts of me that I've been wanting to express and the challenges along the way, the things that I've had to overcome. And so it is with the deepest part of myself to bring this program to you, which is absolutely about activating your fullest expression right now. To be seen, to be heard, to sing your soul into expression. Because it's time. It's time for us to shine our brightest light. It's time for us to show up in all the ways in the world, whether it is in song, whether it is in public speaking, whether it is putting yourself out there, or just being who you are in your job, in your life, in your family, in your careers, in all the ways. This is a program all about activation of your expression and coming into that true alignment of your full expression. And that's what I want you to walk away with here, is being able to feel more confident, more empowered, and more open to all the ways that you choose to express yourself. Because it isn't just how we sing or speak. It is how we carry ourselves. It is how we apply ourselves. It is in the choices that we make, coming into your full expression. What does the HeartSong program entail? Well, we spend 9 weeks together. And each of these weeks we meet online for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And yes, if you can't make it, there will be recordings as well. So the foundation of this program is that we gather together every week for 9 weeks. That's the sacred container. There will also be 2 bonus masterclasses with fabulous guest teachers, and I won't spoil it for you now what's coming up, but you will know once we start the program. So 2 bonus masterclass teachings by guest teachers. And if you choose to, alongside the group program, there's also one-on-one mentorship available with me. So that's if you choose to have the Supernova package, or even if you just add on one activation session. So one-on-one with me to help you really to integrate, to weave, to activate some of the things that we're working on. And that's available in the Stellar and the Supernova package. So there's different ways to come on this journey. Each week, we dive into a particular archetypal energy. We will explore what these energies symbolize for us and how we can see those energies in that symbolism in our life in order to understand ourselves better, to understand the personal stories that we're living or the collective story. So for example, maybe you know of Phoenix, immortality, firebird, rebirth. But are we able to go full cycle in that rebirth? So that means that we need to also embrace end of cycles. How do we embrace fire element or our relationship with all the elements? So sometimes the symbolism can be so clear, but we need to explore deeper within ourselves to say, how are we in relation to that energy? Where is that story present, active, or resistant to us embracing it so that we can learn, integrate, and weave those archetypal energies to become more whole, to use those energies, to understand them, to help us to come into a fuller expression. And so that's why each of these spirit allies, and I've been guided to work with this specific team, and I have worked with some of these guys for so long. That's why each week as we explore them, we gather, we learn, we explore the different aspects of ourself to come into more of ourself. Now, everyone can probably shine brighter and own more of who they are and how they show up in their expression. But what are some of the other reasons that you might also be drawn to this course? What if it's just speaking confidently? And it is public speaking, sure, if you need to be on stage, but we speak all the time on social media, with our family, with our friends, with our partners, in our careers. Being confident is really important in your expression. Maybe you actually do sing, whether it's in words or intuitive song and expression, like how I do. How can you come into more trust of that expression as well? And to understand the ways, the techniques in which we can help identify the stories that we're in, so we can know the version of the story and choose to create a new one so we're not being kept small. And over the course of this time together as well, there'll be practices to help you keep growing and evolving. These things that I share are not only in particular to this time in your life or even this particular intention. There are things that you can apply to different areas of your life. And I hope that you will learn the techniques that help you to keep aligning to yourself, to know your center, to know and trust that you're in the right place, so you can keep following that soul path. And in following your soul path, so you can be in your mission, know what it is, have more clarity, and be intentional, and then you can shine bright and really amplify your impact and influence. These are just some of the other reasons to help you see if this program is right for you. And now, of course, there are the different components, like the weekly teachings and transmissions that I mentioned. There'll be an online Telegram group for us to connect together and for you to meet some of the other people in the program as well. My bonus and featured guest speakers to help support your journey. And of course, at any time, if you want additional one-on-one work, because that's really important in our journeys as well, that's available. This journey is working on our emotional, on our mental, on our physical, on our light bodies. And I say it is to help us to activate and to really connect to our divine gold print, the truth of who we are as divine beings. So don't be afraid to express that. I want you to be confident. I want you to know and to really trust and marvel at that wonder of who you are, and this unfolding of expression is really the journey. This is the journey. And if you choose the Stellar or Supernova package, then you can also see me monthly in my Dragon Song Circle, where I share a lot of my song transmissions as well. For those that don't know me very well, I'm an intuitive, a healer, an activator, a counselor, a mentor. I am many things, all of those things, but I wasn't always like that. I actually come from a very corporate background and worked in business for over a decade in transformation and strategy work, no less. And it wasn't until I awakened to my own inner transformation and soul mission to life that I really began to see that I wasn't in my fullest expression. In fact, in looking back in my childhood, I realized that a lot of my life, I've been keeping that true version of me quite suffocated and quite hidden inside. And so in working with these beautiful spirit allies and in connecting spirit and my higher self, it has been the journey of understanding, wait a second, like what is actually hidden deep inside? What's my purpose here? What's my mission? What am I here to do? How can I choose to express myself differently? What can I choose to do in my career or how I show up in the world that is more in alignment with my true self? So the HeartSong journey is actually quite reflective of my own search of how to come into expression, of how to find alignment, of how to deeply trust the path, the steps that unfold, and in all the things to unwind and to really be a co-creator, collaborator in this universe to live our truest version of self. I will be delighted to be a guide in your journey of expression as well. It is time. It is time for all of us to shine. It is time for all of us to speak up and to show up as our true selves and to be free and safe to do that. I really look forward to seeing you in HeartSong. Sending you lots of